treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say, shiny vibes coming your way. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more. Chasing that mill. Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacking that mill. So hit that flow, join the quest. Riches await, you're the best. International stacker, stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong. Chasing that mill. So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches await, you're the best. International stacker, stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong. Chasing that mill. Chasing that mill. Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws up, don't delay. Yeah, join the party night and day. Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me. Gold and silver, who wants it all? Are you ready for the mega gall? We're the crew, the shell brigade. Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up, don't delay. Yeah, join the party night and day. Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me. Tidal rhythms in the sand. Shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew, the shell.
Who's ready? Who is ready? Silver's exploding. Who's ready? Put some crabs in the chat. Who's ready?
Get your claws up in the sky.
Let's go.
International stacker, he's our guide.
Let's go.
Gold and silver is the key.
Here we go.
Nation, dance with me.
Let's go.
Dance with me.
Let's go.
Dance with me.
Let's go. Who's ready? Smash that like if you're ready. We're going live here shortly.
Dance with me. Stacker on a journey
Emergency broadcast.
to find silver. International Stacker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the name is International Stacker, and I'm coming to you live from Key West, Florida. I travel the world on gold and silver adventures, and boy, are we on an adventure this morning. Silver, literally, I was feverishly setting up this emergency broadcast. We hit an all-new high of $59.34 as futures continues to rage higher. We're at $59.50. The record we have all-time high for silver futures was $59.56. So only 6 cents off the all-time futures. That gap is closing. Ladies and gentlemen, are we going to enter back into backwardation live right here on this stream? Let's see what happens as we got 200 people on the stream. Guys, please hit tap, smash that like button. We need to get this out to more people as we are seeing some major moves in both gold and silver. And gold is back above, was back above 4,259, almost 4,260, as the gold to silver ratio is collapsing back to 71. Will we hit 70 on this stream live? Let us see what's going on. Where are you at in the world right now, and what are you sipping on? My name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida. I just finished an epic cup of Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Coming soon. What a wild time to be alive as silver is on a mega run right now. We've had some major attacks the last few days. And if I zoom out, they're easy to see. Major slam, major slam, major slam, major slam. A major slam, a major slam. These were all orchestrated attacks, allegedly, by the big banks. And what happened after every single one? We bounced back and we consolidated, which was super bullish. Been consolidating all morning, so that's why I did not do a morning stream. I was waiting for an explosive move, and boy, oh boy, has that delivered. We're currently trading at $59.03. $59.03. We got up to $59.34, and again, our all-time high for futures is $59.56. Let's see if we can $59.58, a new all-time high. New all-time high for futures. We're going to bump that up to $59.58. Put a 1 in chat if you think we're going to break 60 here on this stream imminently. It looks like this candle's about to change green. We've got about 1 minute left in this candle. Put a G in chat if you think this candle will finish green in a minute. Put a R if you think it will finish red. I think it's gonna finish red, but it's gonna quickly go to a green candle in the next 5 minutes. Let's see what's going on here as we got people tuning in from all around the world. As a matter of fact, we've got Maniac Mechanic sipping pressed coffee in Calgary. That is mega. We've got Tennessee sipping coffee from Matt Alexander, a channel member. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. South Carolina drinking a cappuccino with Alex Barnes. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wild time to be alive. And thank you, Alex Barnes, for being a channel member as well. We've got David Carlisle here from Alabama. Emerald Coast is saying it's going to be R for red. I think it's going to be red as well. But I think we're going to quickly go here to a green candle. Ladies and gentlemen, I was like trying to make the thumbnail and title for this feverishly. And this green candle, it launched. It launched within 5 minutes. It was crazy. Again, the all new high now for silver is $59.34. All new for futures is $59.58. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All new high for futures. All new high for futures, $59.79. Let's mark it up. $59.79. Ladies and gentlemen, we are quickly rocketing towards $60 an ounce. Everyone put RIP 59 in chat. Goodbye. RIP 50s, really. RIP 50s. Everyone put RIP 50s in chat. We're about to be in the 60s. I guarantee you the big bankers are panicking right now, and they're going to try to mount an attack. We'll see if we can survive it. As Jamie on X, previously known as Twitter, is saying $60 silver. China's closing bid for physical silver at the Shanghai X. Gold Silver HQ is saying the dollar index failed to reclaim the 100 mark. Looks like another downwards move is coming for the dollar. Bullish for anti-dollar gold and silver. And we're seeing that play out right now as Dan Tapiero is saying silver's going to 85. Posted the same chart a few months ago. Probably puts gold at 5,500 and Bitcoin at 180. NDX at 40K, 2 years, 2%. Wow. That is his prediction. Does it going to come true? I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Just Dario is saying an additional 565 million silver fake paper ounces right here. This bar right here, that's the COMEX, live from the COMEX, was traded yesterday on the market. So dirty, as Rashad is saying, another way to look at silver, a week-long triangle formation formed a false breakdown and presently trading at the apex. I think it's going to be resolved today, and boy, was it just resolved. Silver just hit an all-new high of $59.34. Silver futures at $59.79. A new one, 59.81, all new futures. Ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy. We've got nearly 400 people on. Smash that like button. Help this stream get out to more people. Wake more people up. Ladies and gentlemen, what an explosive way to start December. Wow, wow, wow. As Peter Spin is saying, silver prices are holding up very well through London trading and now into New York's open. Silver prices rejecting all the sell-offs. And they've literally, I'm going to show you guys some charts in a second or a minute that show you all the attacks and all the failed pushbacks. And I've got a video I was just working on coming out for you guys that's talking about the COMEX, the conspiracy, everything that's going on, puts all the information in one place. Well, Wall Street Gold was saying silver futures just ripped to 59.27 this morning. That's old news. We're already past that. As Silver Ape King is saying, silver is literally heating up. Thank you so much for subscribing, Multi-Nix. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am currently at 41,457 subscribers. That means if we get 43 subscribers on this stream, which I believe we can do, we will do the big show together. And we are just 3 likes away from 100. Smash that like button if you like this coverage, if you like the channel, and if you believe silver is going to 60 today. Who thinks silver is going to 60 today? We got Shotgun in chat saying silver rocks. We got Sherry saying nice. We got Michi saying good day, you diamond hands. Channel members, can we drop some diamond claws in chat? We've got SDCC Crasher saying smash that like button. Longtime channel member, thank you for the support. And we got Rick ES Tard 2, another channel member, saying 59.84 futures, putting so close to 50. Let's see where we're at now in the futures. I'm still showing 59.81. We are starting to reject this red candle. This is super bullish. We have not had a single strong candle since this kind of smackdown's trying to happen on this mega green. We'll see what we can do here. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we may kiss $60 an ounce. I really think so. It depends how strong they're going to attack right now, but I think we're doing okay. Ryan Joppa is saying, I believe it will hit 60 today. TRCRF, another channel member, thank you for the support, is dropping Snowman. A big thank you to Coindom, to Robert, to Eon, and Josh for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. You are all so mega. The name's International Stacker. I literally travel the world, the globe, on gold and silver adventures with y'all, helping to direct the journey. And you all told me to ride Daisy the Camel in Egypt on a live stream. Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshism here. Daisy the Camel, guys. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys. All that while silver continues to rage. We've got about 10 seconds left on this red candle, and then we're going to a brand new candle. It's going to be green. Here we go. 2, 1. Here comes the next candle, starting off green, going red, green, red, green. It's going to be a battle, but this is how we launch higher. We had this run up just now. Look at the pattern. Run up, a little sideways action, consolidation, a little run up. We had bigger attack here. Look at the volume. Look how this volume is. Look at the volume this morning moving sideways. And look, it starts its run up, smack. It starts its next run up, next one, smack. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Let's check the futures price. This is going absolutely insane. We're still at 59.73 and we're on a green candle. Get ready to launch even higher, guys. I think we may be kissing $60 an ounce soon. Live with y'all here, celebrating the Crustacean Nation. If you're not following me on X, previously known as Twitter, you need to. The name is INTL Stacker, because international is too long. And I literally put out a tweet saying I'm going live now. We got Eric Young saying we are likely witnessing history in the making for silver. The high cost of funding their paper silver suppression scheme, combined with relentless, inelastic global demand for silver, is finally breaking their ability to keep the silver price artificially low. low. And remember, guys, I've been saying for a while, my prediction for this year was $50 silver, 4,000 gold. Not a financial advisor, but we smashed through that. My new prediction, if we can stay on target, is $75 silver, $5,000 gold. And if we can do that, I believe we will break triple digits in the first quarter of 2026. But that will be an all-new nominal high, but not an all-time true high. And here's why. Convert 1980s high to today's dollars, it's over 202 of today's dollars. Convert 2011 high to today's dollars, it's over 72 of today's dollars. So although we're on an all-time nominal high, we're still nowhere close to the all-time high, truly, if you adjust for inflation. That is one reason I'm so bullish. Another reason I'm so bullish is 1980s. We were in a silver surplus production-wise, globally. 2011, silver surplus. Now, we've been a silver deficit for the last 5+ years. It's only getting worse. Peak production of silver was in 2016. Since then, the global production of silver has dropped anywhere from 1% to 3% each year. It's getting worse. The demand skyrocketing. Last year, we produced about 835 million ounces of silver, and we consumed about 1.2 billion. It's not getting better anytime soon. It's going to get a lot worse, and that's why I'm so bullish on silver and why I believe this is only just starting. And this, to me, is a paradigm shift from the U.S. dollar being a global reserve currency to countries breaking off. Look at BRICS that formed. That would have never happened before. You got Russia, members of BRICS. You got Russia, China, Venezuela applied to become a member of BRICS, a bunch of other countries in there, Iran, so they can go around the U.S. dollar and trade. And rumors have it that it might be a gold-backed renminbi from China. So we'll see more to come there, but all this to say, gold and silver, I believe, is just starting the run, and that's a little bit of background on why I think that. And guys and gals, I did get a new coin scope. I got a coin scope, so when we're doing different streams and I show you guys coins, let's try it. Do more streams that aren't like breaking silver price news, I'm going to be able to show you guys stuff close up. So that is the new coin scope. It is the Tomlov, and boy is it cool, and mega. As we are moving sideways here, and that's to be expected, we got a substantial bump in volume, selling volume. We'll see what happens here, but we are still at $58, $59, and silver futures made an all-new high. We're still at $59.60, but the all-new high of silver futures is $59.81. What an amazing time to be alive. Thank you for everybody for subscribing and smashing that like button. Helps the channel grow, it helps get the word out, but most importantly, it helps people protect themselves, find out about gold and silver, and join us. Because all the energy, all the gold, silver stackers, hoarders, numisticists, and collectors, alongside our brethren and sisters from Wall Street Bet, Wall Street Silver, holding the line, eventually, it breaks loose. You can't hold the water back like a dam that's broken, and we are flooding, and we're literally storming and eroding the beaches of the big bankers. We literally are. As Gold Predictions is saying, silver is once again testing the multi-decade ceiling that capped the 1980 and 2011 rallies. So this is the multi-decade ceiling that they're talking about here, and we have exceeded that and topping it. They're saying this level has acted as a ceiling for 45 years, rejecting major rallies. A confirmed breakout above the signal structural shift, potentially unlocking the path to 100. And remember, Mike Maloney, I think, was one of the first to point out that we were in a 45-year cup and handle formation. And remember how cup, see, that's the cup, that's the handle. It's kind of like the Mrs. International Stacker coffee mug that you can sip your International Stacker Mrs. IS coffee from. But you draw a line from this peak. You draw a line down, and then you take that over here, and that's how high, technically, you could expect to see it run. Not a financial advisor, but that's where we're at. Rashad is saying gold is attempting to break out from a week-long triangle formation. What a wild time to be alive, as we are back on 2 green candles now with silver. 2 green candles. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome everybody to the stream. Please like, comment, and subscribe. My name is International Stacker, and I travel the world on gold and silver adventures with y'all. Woo! The Crustacean Nation is growing. We're at 41,479 subscribers. That means only 29 more subscribers, and then we will see it update live, and we will see the big show together. I've got videos all around the world. Gold and silver, go check them out. I just gave away 70 ounces of silver. On a stream the other day, I gave away 10 or 11 ounces of silver. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a historic day, and I believe we are in a once-in-a-lifetime situation. I really do. I believe this is the silver opportunity of a generation. And I am still buying. I am still buying. In the last month, I bought 40 or 50 ounces. I'm going to the Fun Coin Show in January. I'm planning to buy or trade out some silver there. Woo! What a wild time to be alive. We're back at $59.10. Let's check the futures. 59.47. You guys, we're only 37 cents away. Are we going to go back into backwardation? Or remember, backwardation is when the silver futures price is cheaper than the current spot price. And we're seeing this narrow very quickly. Put a 1 in chat if you think we're going to go back into backwardation. And what that's a sign of is immediate tightening and shortage of silver in the vaults. I'm not talking about your coin shop. I'm not talking about a flea market or a pawn shop. I'm talking about the big bullion vaults, which set and really have been responsible for suppressing the silver and gold price for 45 plus years, okay? And that's why we're breaking free. If you want to know more about that and the shortages, I just put out this video, Silver Shortage 2025, Physical Gone Forever, Premiums to Explode, and the thumbnail says Emergency Silver Transfer. Go watch that if you want to find out more. And my goal of $100 silver is not just my opinion. I base it off facts and precedent, historical precedent. Check it out, shocking, $100 silver if this happens. You're going to want to go watch those 2 videos. And I just released a video of $3 million in gold and silver from a pirate shipwreck. So you're going to want to go and check that out too. As we continue to move sideways and fight here with silver price, we've got 2 more minutes left in this 5-minute candle. Let's see if we can shift this thing back green. As the silver futures price is hovering about $59.46. Thank you so much, Al Vasquez, for subscribing. That is mega. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at 41,481 subscribers. That means only 19 more to go until the big show. I think we can hit that on this stream. And just pulled out all the silver stops as 3D Woodworks, another channel member. Guys, thank you so much for being members. Anytime you become a member or you super chat, it helps the channel immensely, helps me do what I do, helps me give back to y'all. But even just liking the stream, sharing the stream, liking a video, retweeting a tweet or an X post, whatever you call it now, helps the channel immensely and helps wake up more people to gold and silver. As Rashada, we saw that one. Ape of Gold Street is saying, silver looks incredibly bullish to me. We just broke out of a smaller cup and handle that formed the inside of the biggest cup and handle pattern of precious metals space has ever seen. Now we're consolidating and coiling energy in what looks like a clean bull flag to me. Well, boy, was the Ape of Gold Street right, because this literally exploded in front of my eyes while I was panicking to go live. And silver set a new all-time nominal high of $59.34 and an all-new futures high of $59.81. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, we're going back up on the futures. The gold to silver ratio is at 72. We're about to break back into 71. And if this thing gets explosive, we could see it break down into the 70s live. And Silver Ape King is saying, silver just smashed its all-time high and refuses to slow down. The path to triple digits is wide open. Guys, do you think we're going to go... Again, not a financial advisor. My target was 75 by the end of the year. But am I not bullish enough, guys? Do you think we could do triple digits by the end of the year? Let me know in the chat. As Chris Marcus is saying, the silver futures just surged again, and now amazingly within a distance of the $60 an ounce mark. We might do this live. Gold Telegraph is saying copper, gold, silver, smoking hot today. We're going to retweet that. And Nostra House of Gold is saying gold and silver are on the loose. Bankers are in disbelief, and they're literally drinking full glasses of whiskey in pure panic, as the great Martis is saying silver breakout over 59. And ladies and gentlemen, we are sitting at $58.77 on silver. Let's see what's going to happen here as the futures is creeping back up. But look at this volume. They are staging an attack. They desperately want to keep us below 60. Every time it went to 59 over the past 2 days, they literally smacked it down. Let me zoom out. You can see these attacks. Literally. Look at these. Like literally vertical slams. This is my opinion, is manipulation. Look at that. Getting close, smack it down. A vertical attack. Look at this, vertical attack, a vertical attack, a vertical attack. Look at this massive vertical attack. In the past, that would have dramatically crushed silver, but it hasn't. Look, almost went to 59, they did it. Almost went to 59, they did it. They did it again. They did it 1, 2 more times, 3 more times, thinking they could break us. And then we've had this run up. They're trying to do it again, but each time they do it, we go even higher. And ladies and gentlemen, are we going to hit $60 here live? Let's see. Thank you so much to Big Cheese for becoming a channel member. You guys, thank you for subscribing and being channel members. Anytime you become a channel member or super chat, hence helps the channel immensely. Helps me do what I do and give back to y'all. I just gave away about 70 ounces of silver and a bunch of gold. But even if you just like a stream, share a stream, subscribe, retweet, or re-expost, whatever you call it these days, it helps the channel immensely. As we are pushing here, there is an attack right now going on for silver, and we are at 41,495 subscribers. Guys, if we get 5 more subscribers live, we all are going to see the big show live together. Let's see if we can hit it, as silver futures is still over 59 at 59.38, and gold is getting attacked as well. Gold and silver are both getting attacked. But ladies and gentlemen, I can't even begin to explain how bullish this is, what just happened here. We shattered that 59 they were desperately trying to keep us below, and now they're desperately, their new mark is to keep us below 60. But I think that might be a thing of the past in the near future. We've got 700 people on the live stream, but only 200 likes. Guys, please smash the like button. It helps the channel immensely. It helps me do what I do. But most importantly, it gets it out to more people. We got to band together. All of us united are much harder to stop and hold back. We literally got to hold the line like Braveheart once did. And we are literally storming the beaches of JP Morgan Chase, fighting the market manipulation. And thank you so much to Fun Talk, man, for subscribing. That is mega. As Wall Street Gold just 17 minutes ago said, silver futures just ripped to 59.89. Pricing another all-time high, up 240 on the day. Momentum is straight vertical. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wild time to be. As Nostra House of Gold is saying, silver all new high, let's effing go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy. Gold Telegraph saying it was something else watching. Frank Gaiustra tell the LBMA CEO that China is now shaping the gold price. Totally true. The real question isn't if the West notices. That's the real question. It isn't if the West notices. It is what happens when the paper market is overwhelmed to deliver metal. They will never let me ask that question. And that is a great question. As Eric Young is saying, Shanghai Gold Exchange trading structure prevents naked shorting of gold and silver. That's what we need here. The SGE established that rule in 2022. I'm going to retweet this if you want to go read it later. As TF Metals reports saying, what a beautiful chart. $60 silver incoming. Guys, if you think 60 is going to come on this live stream, put a 60 in the chat right now. Let's see what you guys think. And I want to say a big shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you, Greg E, for subscribing. Thank you, Jefferson, for subscribing. Ladies and gentlemen, did we do it? Oh, we did it. I'll direct your attention here. We're going to watch this update live to 41,500 and do the big show together. Let me get the music right. Hold up. Let me get the music right. Let me get the music right. Let me get the music right. We need something energetic. We need something energetic. Here comes the big show. 41,500 subscribers. Thank you so much. Channel members, you know what to do.
Welcome to the 4th annual
You know what to do, channel members.
Featuring regional finalists
You
from
know
all
what to
across the United
do.
States competing for the title of America's best aerobic
Four-time
athlete. Presenting
Crystal
the reigning
Light
1987
champion.
Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light champion, International Stacker.
Scott Cole.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing together a truly historic time, what I believe is the silver opportunity of a lifetime, as silver breaks the all-new nominal high of $59.34, and futures breaks $59.81. Are we going to hit 60 here together? I think it just might be headed that way, but danger, warning, alert. They are trying to smash it down. If you look at this volume going right here, they're trying to smash it down. But look at the trend line. Look at the trend line and look at the Bollinger Bands. We are going back up as they try to smack us down. And we've got 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left, and we're trading to a green candle. And a big shout out to Travis and Joe. Thank you so much for becoming channel members, or for subscribing to the channel. Guys, we're at 41,511 subscribers. That means only 89 more subscribers, and we will do the big show again live. We'll see if we can get there. Smash that like button if you're excited about silver like I am. And what a time to be alive as Michael Maloney. And if you guys don't know who Mike Maloney is, go on YouTube, open another window, search Hidden Secrets of Money playlist, watch his episodes from episode 1 up. It will change your life. And if there's someone in your family, your wife, your husband, brother, sister, that you want to get into stacking, have them watch those videos. It will open your eyes. And he coined the term unobtainium because he's saying at a certain point, the gold and silver is going to be such demand that silver will become unobtainium, a metal that is impossible to obtain. As Rashad is saying, one of our favorite analysts of the channel, miners GDX are all opened with a gap today, then filled the gap, and now headed higher. I would expect them to gain 2 to 4% today as miners rip. Peter Spin is saying, tick tock, 60 bucks about to knock. We're going to retweet that. Follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, at INTL Stacker, International Not Fit. Gold Silver HQ saying new nominal all-time high of silver plus a breakout. Looks like the next leg up is here. And guys, for everyone wondering why I'm saying nominal high, remember, if you convert the all-time high of about $50 from 1980s, that's over 202 of today's dollars. If you do the same thing of like $49.50 from 2011, that is over 72 of today's dollars. So although we're at an all-time high, nowhere close to the all-time true high, as we set the all-time high for silver just at the beginning of this live stream is at $59 and it was $59.34, and the all-new for futures was $59.81. What a wild time to be alive, as the futures is still $59.44, even with this massive attack on us. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pushing higher in silver. What do you guys think? All-time high is like 258, saying NN Daystar. All-time high for today's... Okay, if you correct for inflation today, it'd be $202. But if you correct for inflation, how they used to calculate it back in 1980, yeah, it'd be much higher than that. Pretty freaking good at saying, International Stacker, miners are going to soar when the companies in the Congo and Tawanda are mining, and they're like, yeah. The miners, I expect to see some major move-ups in miners. Now, once I got happy with my physical gold and silver stack, guys, and I've got more than 5,000 ounces, I think like 5,200 ounces of silver. I've got like 5 ounces of gold. Once I got this comfortable, I did start to buy in and play with some miners. And look at the Germanium Mint Rune show back there. I love that. I did start to buy into some silver and gold miners because my thought process was, if what's going to happen with silver and gold, what I believe is going to happen happens, then there's going to be a lot of leverage opportunity in those. So I am speculating and playing around in the miners, but is nowhere compared to the investment I have in physical gold and silver. Okay. By the way, Nice Stack says Big Razzo. Thank you so much. Shotgun Susie is saying $60, or Shotgun Swiss is saying $60 silver. China losing bid for physical silver at the Shanghai X. Wow. Stack what people want, says Numismatic Stacker. You guys, as long as you're stacking gold and silver, in my opinion, not a financial advisor, you're winning. People are going to have opinions. Stack this, stack that. You're a dummy for doing this. You're a dummy for doing that. As long as you can get silver and gold at great deals, in my opinion, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet, you are winning. You're winning. As 3D Woodworks, a channel member, thank you so much for being a member, saying it's just totally mind-boggling. They made silver dollar with 50 cents per ounce of silver. Isn't that crazy? Let me do the calculation right now. Okay, you guys ready for this? You ready for this? One silver dime right now is worth $4.22. One silver quarter right now is worth $10.55. Wow. Why such a price difference between the US and EU silver price? It's because the U.S. is trying to smack it down, gob. The U.S. big banks, J.P. Morgan Chase, all these different banks and entities are trying to suppress gold and silver price. And traditionally, they've been able to do that globally and affect it. But they can't now because we're in a structural shortage. We've been in a silver deficit for the last 5 years. 1980s, it was a surplus. 2011, it was a surplus. Today, it's not. It's going down every year. The production 1 to 3%. We hit peak silver in 2016. Situation's getting worse with technology and AI and solar and everything that needs silver. Remember, silver is the best conductor of electricity. Silver is the most reflective metal. It's used in everything, including Mrs. International Stacker's yoga pants. That's why it's different, as we are climbing higher on a green candle with silver, and we're seeing some volume of green. Oh, it's a green candle too with gold. Silver futures is 59.33. Gold to silver ratio is still at 72 as we are moving higher. And Emerald Coast Stacker saying there will be time when we wish we had picked up silver at 6. Yeah. You guys, I put a short out like 2 months ago when silver was in like the 30s, and I said, my buddy Master Stacker told me he regrets not buying more silver when it was under $10. I started stacking silver in the 13 and 14s. I regret not buying more when it was under 20. People that started after me regret not buying more in the 30s. People after that in the 40s. And soon we're all going to be saying, we're there. Remember when you could get silver under $50 an ounce? And I think soon we're going to be, you remember we could get silver under $100 an ounce? Man, why didn't I buy more? I'm such a dum-dum. Like, I think we're all going to be saying that soon. Thank you so much to Dan Gel for subscribing and Roslyn for subscribing. Welcome to the Crustacean Nation. Pretty freaking good saying I lost all my silver in a boating accident. Yeah, me too, guys. All this silver and gold you see here, yeah, I lost it all in a boating accident. If any 3-letter agencies are watching. Woo! And Big Razzo got an Instacart ad. I'm curious, what kind of companies are advertising on my YouTube, guys? Put in chat what ads you're getting. I'm curious what you guys are getting. 3 weeks ago, we talked the same thing about 49. 100% Crispy Bacon Jr. Cheeseburger. I love that name, by the way. A channel member is saying that. And guys, we talked about this in public streams. We talked about this in the war room. And channel members, all channel members, we will be going to the war room at the end of the stream for top secret information. So all channel members, we will go to the war room. But yeah, we're talking the same thing when we're at 49. And we're on a green candle moving up, 58.21. We just made an all-new high of 59.34. And futures made an all-new high of 59.81. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this volume increasing, and we are on a mega green candle. Can we hit $60 an ounce live? I think it's possible. Let's see if we can get there. As the great Martis is saying, silver potential flag forming. Well, he was right, because this was 8 hours ago. You were right. This was a bull flag, and we are going higher. As the dude is saying, the silver market traded 549 paper ounces yesterday. This is how dirty it is, guys. Remember, we did 835 million ounces last year in total global production. So what we saw yesterday was 549 million paper ounces traded in a day. And all those paper ounces are supposed to have actual ounces in a vault. It's like smoke and mirrors. It's been rehypothecated to hell. We all know this. The day before, it was close to 600 million. This, it was 600 million. This, it was like almost 800 million. A few days back here, they traded 1.2 billion paper ounces, fake ounces, more than an entire year's consumption in just one day. Are you kidding me? And people say all the time, this is conspiracy. There's like, no, this is not true. This is not true what you're saying. Like, these banks haven't done anything wrong. All you got to do is type into Google, big banks fined for market manipulation, show fines in banks for gold and silver. And it will pop right up. And JP Morgan Chase paid $920 million in 2020. Barclays fined millions. UBS, Citigroup, so on and so forth. It's not conspiracy. It's actual proof. And many bankers have been jailed, and most of them worked for JP Morgan Chase for the blatant market manipulation, which is also called spoofing. And remember, what they do with spoofing, you can spoof any way of the market, but big institutional investors with millions and billions of dollars, they can put in a sell order down here for like a crazy amount, $1 billion worth of silver. The market sees that, and it sends the automatic algorithms in to start selling because they're like, oh no, it's going to crash. Get out now. So they're tricking the algorithms into mass sell. They can also spoof and do up, but they don't do that for gold and silver. So they put the fake sell orders in. It crashes the price, and then they don't sell. That's called spoofing. That's just one way, one of many ways to manipulate it. Besides just shutting down the COMEX. Just shutting it down like they did. They shut it down for 10 or 11 hours the other day on one of the coldest nights of the year in Chicago, Illinois, in a data center that has multiple customers and no one else had the problem, that has a triple redundant cooling system. And we had a channel subscriber and content creator, SGT Stacking, on the ground. He drove by the COMEX and showed a video of it fully functioning. And thank you so much to 3D Woodworks for renewing your channel member subscription. That is mega. As Northampton, one of our UK channel subscribers, is saying COMEX could not pay out to the Chinese. So they had the cooling incident, been proven now. They don't have the silver. It has, yeah, there's a lot of evidence, and I've got a video coming soon about that, guys. What a wild time to be alive as we got 700 people on the stream and only 300 likes, guys. Tap that like button. Not only does it help the channel and helps me do what I do and let me know you guys like this, but it gets the word out to more people. And we're at 41,520 subscribers, just 80 more subscribers. And if we do that on this live stream, we will all see the big show from 41,500 to 41,600 subscribers. And we are on our second green candle. Is this... Are we forming the launch pad to 60? What do you guys think? The futures is at 58.96. It's dropping a little bit, but it's okay. As this starts to push, we should see that go higher. But man, we are close. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Thank you so much, 3D Woodworks. 3D Woodworks just donated 5 International Stacker memberships. And congratulations to Robot Toaster. Congratulations to K-Town Crypto King. Congratulations to Gundam. Congratulations to Elise Wall and Kelly Elix. You all just got free memberships to the Crustacean Nation, which means at the end of this live stream, you can come into the channel member only War Room, where we're going to be talking top secret information for the Crustacean Nation. But also, too, check out your new emojis. Your channel member emojis, drop those in the chat. Drop those diamond claws if you got them. Welcome to the Crustacean Nation. Hey, what's up, Sorcerer Stan? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you back in here. As a matter of fact, Sorcerer Stan has been rolling with me for so long. Sorcerer Stan, congratulations. Neil, I am now knighting you a general of the Crustacean Nation. Stand and put something in chat and see what's changed. Thank you so much, Sorcerer Stan, for rocking with me for so long. As we push higher, guys, and I'm going to set a few targets here on our way back up. There we go. And I need to... One second here. I need to kill this one. Bloop. And we hit the all-new high for silver at the beginning of the stream, $59.34, the all-new nominal high. And for the futures, it was $59.81. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. It looks like we're starting to push upward again with silver and gold. We'll see what we can do here. Put that there. Perfect. What a wild time to be alive. Welcome everyone to the stream. The name's International Stacker. I literally travel the world on gold and silver adventures. Check out my videos. I got videos in many countries, coin shows, coin shops, different places. We've ridden a camel together, Daisy, at the Egyptian pyramids live. I got accosted by police officers in the street of London with an envelope of silver on the way to hand deliver it to one of you, a subscriber, for a Gawain in Ireland. We got attacked by pirates in the Nile River. Like, we've had so much fun together around the world, and we've got nearly 700 people on the stream right now watching. Thank you so much. And a big welcome to 92368. Thank you for becoming a channel member. You guys, when you super chat or become a channel member, it helps the channel so much. It helps me do what I do. Helps me give back to you. And I just recently in the Mega Ga short for giveaway, gave away over 70 ounces of silver and a bunch of gold. So thank you so much. But even if you just like a stream, share a stream, subscribe, retweet an X, watch a video, it helps the channel immensely. I appreciate all your support. as we're at 334 likes, so only 13 or 16 more likes till 350. I think we can hit it. And a big shout out for Big Cheese for becoming a member on this stream. Big shout out to 3D Woodworks for renewing your membership. And the 3D Woodworks also gave away 5 free memberships, and 92368 for becoming a member. You all are mega. As we are pushing higher on this green candle, we'll see what we can do here. And the real geared up survivor is saying, one day I shall too reign in the blue chat, and my claw shield will be most diamonds. Yes. That day's probably coming soon, honestly. Let's see if Sorcerer Stan has tried out his new chat yet. He has. Congratulations, Sorcerer Stan. Congratulations. The Fat Ginger's saying, I use AppMex app to track metals. Lots of drop-down options, but also customize. Awesome. That's great. I'm taking a sip. Okay, guys, I'm going to ask Mrs. IS to make me a hot tea because I can already tell I'm going to lose my voice on this stream. It is building up massive green candles. Let's see what we can do here. And I'm back. Mrs. IS is making me a hot tea because I'm going to lose my voice because this stream is so epic. This explosion is explosive. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting at 41,528 subscribers. That means literally only, what would that be? 72. No. Yeah, 72 more subscribers until the next big show. As we are pushing higher on silver, we're pushing higher on gold, and the silver futures is going back to 59. And as we look on here, we see the Gold Telegraph saying, breaking news, commodity trader has given notice of its plans to take a significant amounts of copper from London Metal Exchange to warehouses in Asia. Wow. You guys, I made 2 videos on copper the beginning of the year, and like no one watched them. Let me see. This is about copper, 932 views. Where's another one? I had like 2 or 3. This on copper, 770. So people did not like the copper videos, but it looks like they were on point as the copper market explodes as well. And Frez is saying, if you hover over MA 50 and 200, click the Inuit icon, and you can change the color of the 50 and 200 moving. Okay. So indicators. Wait, which icon is he telling me? Okay, hold up. He's saying if you hover over the MA200 icon. Well, you know what I can do? I could just do this. I could just do this. Okay, let's find it. I think this is the moving average. So I should be able to go settings. Oh, I saw color. So I could say, I'm trying to change the color on this so it's easier for everyone to see. I do not see color on there. Style probably. Ah, here we go. So let's change the color to, what's something that would be obvious? Purple? No. Yellow? No. Red? Yeah, red sticks out. So we got that, and here, one second, I'm fixing this. I'm fixing it so it's easier for everyone to see. Here we go. So we could change, maybe red and yellow on that. I'm trying to pick things that are going to really pop. Let's see if that makes it easier. No, that is atrocious. Yellow is... IS, what made you think of yellow? Okay, orange is a little bit better. Let's try this. Purple. Let's try that. It's a little bit easier to see. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. What I changed before was the... I think I changed... Okay, that's right. Okay, so let's go back to indicators. Let's go to technicals. 1 second, folks. Okay, that's the Bollinger Band. Let's see here. Which one is this? This is MA. That's just simple MA. I'll just leave it for now. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. As we continue to push in the silver market, guys, silver hit an all-new nominal high at $59.34 live. Futures of $59.81. What a wild time to be alive, as the silver futures is mid-58. And look at this volume. Major selling, but also major buying. And we are moving sideways and consolidating, which is pretty bullish. Pretty bullish. We've got 550 people on the live stream, but only 360 likes. Guys, 40 more likes and we're at 400. I believe we can do it. It'll help the channel and help it to get out to more people. And we're sitting at 41,530 subscribers. 70 more subscribers until the big show. Some people will be millionaires, says Peter Ford, with the amount of silver they bought. If silver hits 200, I'm over $1 million. Up well over $1 million. I know for a fact IS will be the one, if not the one, silver channel on YouTube. I think it is already. Thank you so much, Geared Up Survivor. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that vote of confidence. I'm pushing hard, guys. I'm pushing hard. But so is the price of silver. As Gold and Silver HQ says, new nominal all-time high. Silver plus breakout. Look at that bull going higher. And gold and silver again. Silver making all-time high again. Let's slam it like we always do. Isn't that too obvious? Throw them out of the window. And here's the slam. Here is the slam. And we'll retweet that as well. Don't panic, guys. They can't keep... I mean, they can try to keep this up forever, but they can't. They can't. Well, silver futures, we're a dime away from 60, says Chris Marcus. And Nostra is saying... Here comes the bankers. Oh, yeah. The bankers are here. But we're fighting back. And I just did 37-minute Chinese language interview with Wei to explain what's going on with silver right now. I hope she doesn't cut it down to 10 minutes because that would be really confusing to the audience. Awesome. Eric Young is our in China, and he's giving us a bunch of inside information. Remember, the Asian markets are really driving a lot of these run-ups, and it's making it so New York cannot contain it. It's really helped. Ball Guy Money saying silver has reached 100% year to date, which means the price has doubled in 2025 alone. Ball Guy Money is in Poland, and he's got a great channel online. Look at this, TF Metals report. Seeing more of the same hyperbole today from accounts that lack historical precedent and don't know where to find the daily CME data. Literally right here. As public service below is the delivery month for 2024. Does it look different than 2025? Yeah, majorly different. As first one to cover wins for the shorts, saying Peter Spina. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wild time to be alive, is the great Martis saying, Your Honor, may it please the court, I rest my case. Thank you. That is funny. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. The name is International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, sipping on Mrs. International Stacker tea now, because we are past the time for coffee, but her coffee is coming out soon. We are sitting at 41,532 subscribers. That means only 68 more till the big show. Thank you so much. And only 17 more likes to 400 likes. I think we could hit it. And look into the chat. We've got Elder Joshua Hetrick, a channel member. Thank you for the support, saying, if you want to stack copper, just hoard the new quarters. Ooh, interesting. And Crispy Bacon Jr., another channel member, saying, it's kind of nice they keep giving us these discounts. I know. Buy more. If you're going to buy silver, buy it now because we're about to run higher. Not a financial advisor. Big Razzo saying, I was playing with the price of silver with my brother and was telling him eventually 5 ounces will catch up to 1/10 ounce gold. It can. It can. And welcome to Crafty Stacker, who just became a channel member. Check out your new emojis, Crafty Stacker. And Crafty Stacker, I hope you are with us at the end of the stream. We're only channel members. We will go into the war room and discuss Crustacean Nation national secrets. And remember, what happens in the war room stays in the war room. But not only that, you help the channel immensely. You help me do what I do. So whether you're super chatting, whether you're becoming a channel member, whether you're simply liking a stream, watching a video, retweeting, sharing, whatever you do helps us grow. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. What a wild, wild time to be alive. Okay, so this is the 50 and 200 moving average, and this is just the regular moving average. I think I might remove. We'll keep it. I just don't know if it's confusing for people. It's like not sticking out well. And Mrs. International Stacker just brought me a second Mrs. IS hot tea. Thank you so much. Drop some Mrs. IS emojis in the chat to shout her out. She appreciates the support, I'm sure. She laughs at me. She laughs at me when I show that llama. Definitely does. What a wild time to be alive, guys. We are on another green candle as silver futures is creeping back towards 59. Is this going to be our springboard and run to 60? Let's see if we can do this live as we got people all up in chat discussing gold and silver. We've got Harold from the Netherlands. I've been to the Netherlands. I enjoyed my time greatly. I was in Amsterdam. No, I did not smoke the MJ. I did not, but I did still enjoy my time in Amsterdam. Nearly got run over 50 times by bicyclists, but it was great. I had a good time. Wicked Sticky Flowers is dropping the Gawk-Karen emojis. Big Green's dropping the llamas. We got Mrs. ISL up in here. Let me take a sip. Wow. And I just burnt off. I literally just burnt my face. Burnt off 40% of my taste buds. Because this is the hottest tea I've tasted in my life. I may have third-degree burns on my tongue. Wow. That was intense. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a green candle here. We've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on this green candle. If you think it's going to finish this 5 minutes, it's a 5-minute candle is green, put a G in the chat. If you think it's going to finish as red, put an R in the chat. Let's see. Let's see what we're going to do. And Cash Out is representing, what flag is that? Is that Italy or France? Italy or France? I'm not sure. As Frez is saying, maybe clicking on your profile pic top left eye can turn on dark mode. Okay, let's get a vote. Do you guys like it better? Like this? So put a W for white mode, and then put a D for dark mode. Which do you guys prefer? Let's see what you guys think. So people think it's going to be green. I'm team G all the way. I'm team G all the way. So people are liking dark. Some white. You have such a good channel, says Harold. Thank you, Harold. Welcome. Okay, it looks like most people want dark, so we're going to leave it on dark mode for now. And that is also, too, how we go to the war room. And the futures, 58.92, nearly at 59. I do most of my stuff on dark mode. I do like it. And gold is on a green candle as well. Silver to gold ratio is breaking down. We're going to be back in 71 soon. Let's go ahead and refresh this. The real geared up survival says my eyes. Someone is desperate to slam it, says Monaco64. Great creator on YouTube. I've been watching him for years. He's in London. TF Metal Support is saying, and there remain millions of people who consider the COMEX trading as a free, fair price discovery. Look at this. This is what's going on right now. But we're not going to take it, and they can't. They can try to keep it up forever, but they literally can't. As Silver Gold News saying, gold up. Silver breaks another all-time high. And guys, at the very beginning of the stream, silver literally broke all-time high of $59.34, and the futures at $59.81. I didn't get a notification you're live, says the Floyd Lawton. I'm sorry. I don't know why YouTube does that. I don't know why they do that, but they do. I will be right back. I spilled my tea, so I'm going to get a paper towel. I'll be right back. But ladies and gentlemen, what a wild time to be alive. It is absolutely insane. I'm back. Got a paper towel. Got the paper towel. Woo! I'm back. 500 people on, 400 likes. Guys, smash that like button. It helps it get out to more people. And we're sitting at 41,535 subscribers. So that means only 65 more to the big show. And guys, I just upgraded my setup. I now have the brand new DJI Mic 3s. This is not sponsored. I bought these. And I can now do up to 4 mics. So my videos at the Fun Coin Show this January with Master Stacker and others are going to be much better productions for y'all. Better sound. And I'm going to have more people mic'd. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. That cost me about $700. Being a streamer and YouTuber is not cheap. That cost me like $700 and something to get those new mics. But it's just going to be way better for y'all. Way better. As we continue to push sideways. Sideways is okay. Sideways is bullish. So look, we'll leave gold on the white and silver on the black. Gold, there we go. So people that prefer get both. Okay? Okay, I think that's fair. We got the Happy Hawaiian saying, what is it about 58.50 of all prices that someone is so scared of to let silver pass? Well, we did it. We passed it. Breaking news says the Ape of Gold Street. Silver just broke 59 and is currently printing an all-new high as we speak. $59.02. Guys, the name's International Stacker. Please subscribe to the channel. This says 1,500, but it's really close to 2,000 videos. Traveling the world on gold and silver adventures. And here's one of our favorite.
So take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshism here.
His name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
As we continue to push higher, we travel the world on gold and silver adventures, and Mrs. IS just brought me some food. She brought me chicken nuggies and apple slices. I feel like I am back in middle school. I love it. I'm a glutton for this type of food. I love it. She makes the best. And shout out to Curtis Miller for becoming or just subscribing to the channel. Welcome. Oh, sweet, you're going. See you there. RJG, you're going to be there. Make sure you email me so you can find me and get a I Caught the King Crab coin. I got to make new ones. In what currency, Wicked Sticky? I don't know what you're talking about. Has anyone received their gold backs? The gold backs are shipping in the next week to 2, Floyd. I took an extra week verifying people. There was like 100 people without their complete address, so I reached out to them. I want no one left behind. So it's going to be another week or 2 till they ship. I just finished fixing all the data. It was a full-time job. I received my gold backs from IS, but did not from the. So the reason Elder Joshua Hetrick received his gold backs is because he won them in a side thing that I had in my possession. All the other 1/2 gold backs are coming to y'all straight from Goldback. Straight from Goldback. Who doesn't like nuggets? I know these things are delicious. Let me dip this. Let me take a bite. Oh yeah. Now, some of you might call me a monster, but if I get chicken nuggets from McDonald's, I prefer to dip them in honey. Have you ever tried that? They have honey dips. Pure honey. It's actually quite delicious in my opinion. Let's go ahead and retweet that. Hi Ho Silver, says Rob. You guys, it was going ham earlier. It still might again. We're moving sideways after this attack, which is pretty bullish. Look at the volume. Look at the volume spike. It is higher than like all these other attacks. And we're still consolidating, moving sideways and getting green candles. This is very bullish. We could very well make a run anytime now to 60. Okay, I'm not a monster. Good. Fecko Frank saying, nah, it will be in the 50s for another week. It will hit 60 and drop immediately, then go back up. It could. If we don't hit 60 today, I think we might break it in the Asian market tonight. Honestly. I think we might see the future skyrocket with the Asian market. Asian market's been really good to us lately. Mm-hmm. Chicken selects were good, says Wicked Sticky. Is anyone else here going to the fun show in Orlando, Florida? If you're on the fence, it's the biggest coin show you'll probably ever go to. It's massive. It's amazing. I love it. I'll be there. Oh! SGT Stacking in the house saying the amount of giveaways IS did is absolutely insane. The worst part of selling metals on any platform is 100% the shipping. Kudos for getting all the packages shipped out in less than 6 months. Laugh out loud. Yeah, it was crazy. It was very expensive and it took a long time, but I got it out to y'all. And you guys, SGT Stacking, who just is in chat, not only is he a channel member and moderator, but he's a silversmith. So check out his channel. He made this for me. I literally have Thor's hammer, so I can control the universe. And this guy's, I was just so impressed with the quality of this. And rumor has it, he's working on a special Rat Stacker collaboration piece. So we'll see what happens there as we continue to move sideways for silver. But guys, even though we're getting Mr. Slammied attacked, I'm feeling very good right now. Very good. Sorry, I'm eating between breaths right now. And Mrs. International Stacker, she made this habanero ketchup, which is delicious. Third green candle. The Floyd Lawton is filling his coffee mug. Is it a Mrs. International Stacker coffee mug? That's the question. Here we go. Oh wow, we're just 26 likes away from 450. That is a good number to hit. I think we can do it. Helps the channel, helps get the word out, helps more people protect. And we are just, what would that be? 54 subs away from the next big show. I am making Frizzle Fest hungry. I hate naked shorts, says Peter. Yeah, and they can't do it in the Asian market. It's so dirty. Oh wow. Here we go again like this. Just Dario, people are queuing to buy precious metals again. I remember when plenty of Marco tourists called the top when this happened a few months ago. What about now, guys? Yeah, this is happening again. This is Bullion Star. This is an LCS in Singapore. And in this video I put out not long ago, 4 a.m., gold lines gone by noon. This line you see right here, that is Bullion Star back then, a few months ago, how busy it was. And this is literally it again today. We are nowhere close to the FOMO phase, nowhere close to the average Joe and Jane jumping in. You guys buckle up. We are in for a wild ride, in my opinion. Not a financial advisor, but I'm still buying. Are you still buying silver? And if so, what are you buying? If you're waiting, let me know why. Oh, wow. So we got one of our Korean subscribers in the chat. And he is saying, I bought 5 kilos of silver 4 years ago after listening to Peter. I'm thinking he probably means Peter Schiff. Let's go to Google Translate. I want to find out your name. I'm going to detect it. Oh, his name is literally Live Long Republic of Korea. Cool. Well, welcome, Live Long Republic of Korea. Annyeonghaseyo. Thank you for coming and subscribing. Kamsahamnida. And ladies and gentlemen, we are on a green candle, pushing higher. Let's see what we can do. As all things silver channel member, thank you so much for the support. Is saying always buying, paying stockpiles, and guys, paying. I gotta show you what Pang sent me. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. It got lost. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Pang made this. He sent me his first pour. Look at that. Super mega. Thank you so much, Pang. I'm going to put that back on the pedestal there. Super cool. But Pang is saying I got some yesterday. That's mega. Guys, if you want to send anything to me or Rat Stacker, the God Goblin, my P.O. box is in the description of every video. Lots of time I'll open it on stream. Not a big kilo guy, but my dealer had a germanium mint cast 1,000-gram bar. I had to take it out there. Oh, crispy bacon. You beat me to it. I want one of those so bad. My last few big bar buys was one of these. RCM. I got that at Spot, I believe. And then I got this, where's this other guy? Ah, I got a classic. My third 100-ounce Johnson Matthey bar. I love these. So those are my recent big bar buys. But yeah, if I could get a germanium mint at a good deal, I would pop on that in a second. As we are on our fourth green candle here, moving sideways but an upward trajectory, let's see what we could do here. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, join the Crustacean Nation, our journey around the world on gold and silver adventures. Oh, look what I can do now. Let me show you guys what I could do. Personal stuff. So that's pretty cool. Do you guys like the coin scope? You know, it'd be good for like stuff that's like, let me see here. Like this. Super cool. Again, shout out to Tom Love. I got it shipped to me by the company. I reached out to him, but you can get it on Amazon. Oh. Okay, I'll fix the audio issue. I can fix that. Okay, one second. Okay, I'll fix it later. Thank you for that. I'll add the audio to the coin scope. I did not realize that was not added to that scene. I'll fix that later. Just had a flashback from Saturday Night Live. Look what I can do. Okay, guys, we're looking a little bullish here. Let's see what we can do here. I'm eating my last chicken nugget. Then I'm going to start ranting and raving again. Don't worry. I'm almost done eating. I'm almost done. I'm trying to hurry. I'm almost done. You guys are almost to our first target. Okay, there we go. I'm done eating. Ugh, I lost 200 people eating. Come back. Okay, we're about to take out our first target on our way back to set an all new nominal high and to head to $60 silver. Let's see if we can get there. Steely the Stacker, I'm still here pouring silver as we speak. Popping in between pours. Awesome, Steely the Stacker. You guys, Steely the Stacker's amazing. He refined silver. I need to get another vial off you, Steely. I need to send you some cash. Get another vial because I gave away the other one I got from you on the Mega Gaw. So I need to get a new vial from you so I can show it off when I shout you out. Okay, I'm recharged. I'm hydrated. I am nourished. And ladies and gentlemen, let's see what's going on. Let's get updated as the gold to silver ratio is close to 71. You guys, I feel like we're poised here to make another run at it. Let's see if we can hit this target. 58.49. We're just 2 cents away from this first target. Let's see if we can break that major resistance over the last couple minutes. We just kissed it. Let's see if we can go through it here. Here he comes. Come on. Any second now. It's so close. It is so close. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Ladies, we did it. Gentlemen, we did it. We took out our first target on the way back up. Okay. So let's move that up. We're on an upward trend again. Our next target's going to be $58.71. This one got obliterated. Let's kill that. Here we go. And look at this line. It's getting a bit steeper. Let's rework this a little bit here. It's getting a bit steeper. As silver's pushing up, gold is pushing up, futures is pushing up, gold to silver ratio is pushing down, and Wall Street Gold is literally saying lineups for physical silver back in Singapore and demand is ripping higher. When Asia starts draining metal like this, it's a signal the market is tightening fast. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rashad saying spot silver's up 2.4% on the day, but miners are refusing to rally. Not a good sign usually. It's okay. I got the faith. Silver takes down 59 for the first time ever, says the happy Hawaiian. And Monaco64 says bullion banksters throwing a paper tantrum. Those who say there is no price manipulation are either moronic or plain dishonest. I totally agree with that. Dr. Potassium saying silver cracks 59, new all-time high. And Yerk Young is saying, are there actual any physical gold left in Fort Knox? What happens when they open it up? What is Fort Knox?
What is this? What is this?
Oh, it's all IOUs. I remember that from, I think it was Dumb and Dumber. Those are IOUs. We kept track of everything. That was so funny. And here comes the cartel with a smash. Silver reaches 59.89, is immediately hit with a large volume. But guys, gals, crustaceans, we are pushing back. Look at this. We're climbing higher. We are going to our next target of 58.71. Let's see if we can make it there, as futures is still ticking higher and gold is ticking higher as well. Saying we're not going to take it. All the silver and gold stackers, hoarders, collectors, and numisticists literally holding the line, storming the beaches of JP Morgan Chase, saying we're not going to take it. We're hodling, holding on for dear life to our physical silver, our physical gold, and even some now physical copper? Whoa. Are you stacking gold? Are you stacking silver? Are you stacking copper? I don't advocate for buying high premium copper by any means, but I keep all the copper pennies I can find. That's for sure. That is for sure. Whew. Is this a bull? Is this a bet all you can scenario? Oh, I think you mean buy all you can scenario. I mean, Brian, that's up to you. I'm not a financial advisor. All your decisions are yours or alone. I'm just some guy on the internet. But I'm buying all I can. That is funny, guys. I'm looking at the analytics for this live stream. As soon as I started eating chicken nuggets and not talking, we went from 400 people watching to 252. Now we're back up to 429. Now that I'm done eating the chicken nuggets. And ladies and gentlemen, we are getting so close to the big show. We are at 41,543 subs. That means only 57 more subscribers till the big show. Can we get there? Let's see what happens. As silver's moved a little bit up, took out our first target. Now it's moving sideways again. We'll see what happens here. as the futures is back up 10%. It's headed back towards 59. That's a good sign. Steely Sucker says, I keep all my 1981 and older pennies. Some 1982 if they weigh over 3 grams. Only plumbers stack copper, says Kenny. Well, I guess I'm a plumber. Save some fiat for God's sakes. Laugh out loud. Hey, why do we stack gold and silver, guys? Because fiat, paper currency, this stuff right here, starts out worth a lot, ends up all throughout history becoming worthless. And even as I whip out my Vietnam dong, you guys love when I say that, this stuff has always gone to zero when it's not been backed by real physical gold or silver. It got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went from $1 million notes. They went to $1 billion notes. And I've made many of you watching billionaires on this channel. Then they went to $1 trillion notes. And to think it can't happen in the West or happen again, to me, is naive. It certainly can. And that's why we stack physical gold and silver. Because as Lynette Zhang says, shields are made of metal, gold and silver. As we continue to move sideways here, but we're building a launch pad. We're building a springboard. Look at this. We're building a springboard. Let's see what we can do here. Futures is raging back to 59. That is a good sign. Gold had a little bit of a retracement here. Now it's moving sideways. Gold to silver ratio. Let's refresh this. Did you guys like the coin scope? Is that a win for the live streams? Let me know. I'll probably use it a lot in the war room. Channel members, we will do a war room at the end of this. Unless we stream all day. I mean, if it goes crazy and like I might stream till tonight. If it breaks 60 and just goes ham, I might just keep streaming. I found Belarus money in the garbage in NYC years ago. Interesting. I hope you got it. You guys, check the Coinstars. I checked Coinstar yesterday when I was in the grocery stores in Publix, and I got 3 handfuls of coins. None of them were silver. But I got a bunch of U.S. coins. I got some coppers, no silver. I got some Mexican pesos and a few other things. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Wild times with silver, says Silver Dragon R, channel member. Thank you for the support. Totally agree. And Derek is saying, is that your dong or are you happy? Are you just happy to see me? That's funny. That was my Vietnam dong. A whole stack of it. Let me get this fiat off the... Let me get this fiat paper currency off the silver. Like, that is almost like an insult of all insults. And you guys, I did get something new in the mail. You guys going to see it live. Shout out to Germanium Mint. I got a rune I was missing. So now, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It was a blue one. I mean, I don't advocate like stacking high premium silver and making your main thing, but like everyone's got to eat a little ice cream now and then, and my ice cream happens to be Germania. I love it. Silver cuts through 59 ounces, dollars an ounce, says James. Gold to Silver HQ is saying almost all gold ever mined is still available today. That's true. Most silver ever mined has been consumed in industrial products and is no longer recoverable at today's prices. I've said this for a long time. I think eventually when silver price gets to where it's going, I think you're going to see landfills mined that were from like maybe 2010 till now, or maybe even a little later, 2015. I think they're going to mine landfills to recover the silver because it's in big screen TVs. It's in electronics. It's in like these monitors and everything. It's the best conductor of electricity. It's the most reflective metal. Copper hits another record high. Wow. Copper's on fire. Wow. London gearing up for silver onslaught. You guys, if we don't break 60 and have another run here, I think tonight is going to be explosive. Big breaking news, says Robert K. BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and Venezuela applied. Announces the unit, a gold-backed money, bye-bye US dollar. I don't know if that's true. I'll have to research that. I told you so. Gold 4268, says the Great Mattis. Absolutely key observation here. When open interest falls while price explodes higher, it tells you this isn't speculative paper longs driving the move. If it were retail or momentum, future traders piling in, OI would be rising. Instead, OI is shrinking, which means shorts are being forced out. Physical demand is driving the move. Liquidity to defend paper positions is thinning. Yeah, 100%. I can get on board with that statement. Silver will soon be on sale. $60 for limited time. Good morning, everyone, says Mother's Silver Ape. Monetary silver is still available to buy. I saw a shop with some sign or silver sculptures yesterday. There are going to soon be a lot of wealthy silver stackers in the future. The unbelievable thing is that we only need the silver to hold. We only need to hold our silver savings and wait. Gosh, I could not read that tweet for some reason. As we are moving sideways on a red candle, but we've got a good 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this candle. I'm Team G. Put a G in chat if you think this candle's going to finish green. Put an R in chat if you think this candle's going to finish red. Let's see. I'm Team G. I'm Team Green. And guys, we're at 468 likes. Thank you so much. That means we're literally only 32 likes away from 500. I think we can do it. Not only does it help the channel immensely, but it helps get the word out about gold and silver and wake more people up. So really appreciate that. Smash that like button. Share the stream if you haven't. Share it on X. Share it on Facebook. Wake people up. And I'm sitting at 41,544 subscribers. Thank you so much. That means only 56 more subscribers. And we will do the big show live. The big show live. As soon as we hit 56 more subs, I think we can do it. Yes, they are still legal tender. Aaron. Let me do a comparison. Let me convert. What is this stack? 500. I don't remember what that is. 50,000. I think that's like. I think that might be 100,000 dong that I showed you, which is worth $3.79. This big stack here, I think is 100,000 dong. These are 500s, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bundles. It might be 50,000 dong, 50 or 100,000 dong. This is worth either $1.79 or like $3. Isn't that disgusting? The hidden tax of inflation. Go to the Federal Reserve. Shocking. It's not federal. It's not a government agency. It's actually a private entity. And their website says their goal is 2% inflation every year. That's a 2% hidden in tax on you. That is disgusting. Like the Vietnam dong as a prop is worth more than the money's worth. I think I paid 20 or 30 bucks for that a while back because I wanted it. I bought a bunch of these currencies to like whip out when I talk about inflation and what happens to fake money, fiat currency. I thought it was important to put like a representation to it. So I spent a couple $100, but bought a bunch of that stuff. Can buy a bowl of pho in Vietnam? Probably can. I could probably get a bowl. So ridiculous. The dong jokes are comedic gold, says in Day Star. What are you talking about, jokes? I don't know. Federal Reserve is neither federal nor a reserve. Love it. That's true. Robert Toaster, a channel member. Thank you for the support. Guys, anytime you become a channel member or you super chat, helps the channel immensely. Helps me do what I do and give back to y'all and take you on adventures around the world. But even liking the stream, and we're only 26 likes from 500, I think we can get there. Sharing the stream, becoming a subscriber, turn on the notifications, retweeting me on X, formerly known as Twitter, all helps a lot. And a big shout out to Big Cheese, who became a channel member today. 3D Woodworks, who renewed their channel membership. They also gifted 5 channel memberships to 5 new members. 92368 became a member. Thank you so much. And Crafty Stacker also became a channel member. Thank you all so much. You all are mega. As we're moving sideways on a green candle. So Team Green took it. Team Green took it. Congratulations. Let's do that one more time. We've got 4 minutes and 40 seconds left on this candle. Put a G in chat if you think it'll be green. I'm a Team G. Put an R in chat if you think it's going to be red. Let's see what you guys think. As people are winning claws, I'm going to gamble all. Claws are just a fun currency you earn in chat. If you're in live streams or premieres, Live streams or premieres, you earn claws the longer you stay. We got Jack Gilman in the house. Good to see you, Jack. Or is it Gallman? Jack Gallman. Longtime channel subscriber. Good to see you. Silver futures. Back over 59. Buckle up. Back over 59. Gold's pushing. Gold to silver ratio is dropping. People are tweeting. Silver bounced off the bottom of the channel as expected. Now making its way back to the resistance of 59.05. Yeah, we blew by that, T-Bones. Gold and silver are entering their strongest phase, says David Morgan. We love David Morgan. The most undervalued asset in history, silver. Orion is saying the mainstream media calls silver the devil's metal. I call it God's metal. It is the instrument through which God has chosen to test mankind in its day and age and to exact his judgment. He has created a unique set of circumstances that would make an incredibly valuable asset appear cheap and insignificant. The corrupt and cynical will scoff at it and won't give it a second thought. Only those who are pure of heart will recognize its true value and take possession of it. I like that. I'm going to retweet that. You guys, people used to laugh at me and call me names and get their pleasure from my pain, although it didn't affect me. And they'd say gold and silver is going to be worth nothing. Silver's never going back over $20 an ounce. Even when it broke 50 and then had to pull back to like 48, 47, it will never be 50 again. We're all those naysayers now. I'm smiling, sitting on a mountain of gold and silver. Are you, as Silver Crusader, saying a gram of silver is approaching $2? Wow. A gram of silver is approaching $2. And these are some grams. We got some Masonic symbols here. Any Freemasons in the chat? Are there any Freemasons in the chat? Let's see. Conspiracy, they control the world. They control the world. Make gold great is saying, I love silver, but F, giving up my coffee at any price. And speaking of coffee, I've been hoarding and sipping Mrs. International Stacker's coffee on my own. Many of you asked to sample it. So coming soon, Mrs. IS coffee, limited release, only doing 50 bags, then it's gone forever. You'll get to try Mrs. IS's coffee. So be on the lookout for that. Gold to Silver HQ is saying, what if it skipped one $5? What if you skipped one $5 Starbucks coffee every day for the past 10 years and bought silver instead? January 1st, 2015 to December 4th, 2025, 3,653 coffee skipped, $18,000 spent. You'd owe 991 ounces of silver. Today's price would be $56,000. Wow. I like that tweet. That is a good tweet. You guys, back when I first started stacking, I used to literally be like, do I want to buy this pizza? Do I want to buy this pizza? Or do I want to buy this ounce of silver? And that's when silver was like $20 an ounce. That's what I used to think. Now I can't even think that. Because now silver's like, do I want to buy 2 pizzas? Gold for kings, silver for gentlemen. Saying fun talk, man. I like that. New subscriber, fun talk. Good to see you. Is that from the song Don't Laugh at Me? That was, Robert. That was. That was. I cannot confirm or deny SGT stacking might be part of the Illuminati. My grandpa was a 33rd degree Mason, says Stilly Stacker. 1 ounce, 600 ounces. One of our subscribers from Korea. Good to see you. I focus on green tea. Let's translate this name. Sigo. Nice, Sigo. Elder Joshua Hetrick is here. Just brew the coffee at home and save the money. That's what I do. Well, actually, Mrs. International Stacker does, I should say. Pizza has gone up in inflation. It has. It has definitely gotten more expensive. Do you still have your first piece of silver, International Stacker? Shoot. Well, let's see here. Oldest. My first video ever. My first piece of silver ever opening. Let's see what it was. It was Silver Slacker 1 ounce play buttons. Silver Stacker was the YouTube mega king back then, guys. He'd unbox thousands at a time. Back when 20,000 subs was a lot. Subscribers have gone up with inflation as well, I guess. And the gears. Let's see. Do I still have my first pieces of silver? Here it is. Yes, I still have silver from my first unboxing ever. Still have it. I had to dig for that. Literally had to dig for that. Literally had to dig for that. As we're moving sideways, but we're looking pretty good right now because we're higher, consolidating sideways and going higher as we still have major attack on silver. Look, it's the 3 bar. It's the 15-minute slam down. Over $1 probably. Let's see. 59.18. 58. Yeah, over $1 every time. $1 smackdown. Northampton saying, next time you're in London, IS, let me know and I'll give you a tour of the Freemasons Hall on Great Queen Street. Fantastic building. Email me, Northampton. Email me. I'll probably be there sooner than later. You guys, I'm thinking about a trip to Australia next. What do you think? Should I go to Australia? Get in the outback and do some mining? Coffee suck at Dunkin's and Starbucks. Service is the worst. That's why you need to get yourself a bag of one of only 50 Mrs. International Stackers brew. Coming soon. Coming soon. Just bought some more 5-ounce bars from First Mint. They are running a deal for $1 over spot on bars through the 15th. Awesome. Awesome, Brinkley. Thank you for sharing that, you guys. If you know mega deals going on in silver, feel free to share it in chat so others can benefit. I just ask that it be like a legitimate place, right? Not like individuals. Don't recommend individuals because people get scammed. But, you know, online bullion dealers or good coin shops or stuff that people can get, share it. You're willing to sell that Ensu rune? Which rune, Floyd? Are you talking about the Germania Mint rune or which rune? Which one are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Let's see what he's talking about. Tasmania would be more interesting. There's Hobart, and aside from that, no one knows. Maybe I could do both. Yeah, eBay, guys. Do not buy silver on eBay. Emergency alert. There's so much scams on eBay. I reported obvious fake scams of Scottsdale silver being sold out of China, total trademark infringement, everything. And YouTube's like, or no, YouTube. eBay's like, oh, this is still legal. It's fine. It's a fine listing. So if you're going to buy on eBay, make sure it's from like Scottsdale Silver or Atmex. Otherwise, I would not trust it. It is not worth saving 5 or 10% to get scammed out of hundreds of thousands. Look at all these green candles. Yeah. And we're on a mega candle. We're pushing to our next target of 58.71. Let's see if we could get there. ABC bullion in Australia. Yeah, if I go there, I need to do that. What do you guys think? Should I do Australia? eBay does need to step it up, Dave Johnson. It's super dirty. First Majestic Silver, good quality, and they mine is what they sell. And you guys, I do own some First Majestic Silver stock. In full transparency, I do own some. My most prized possession is my grandpa's Masonic Bible. Wow, cool. There's documentation of every degree he attained and the dates. That's pretty cool, Stilo Stacker. You know, a lot of people say about Masons, there's a lot of conspiracy and like they worship the devil and like, you know, they control the world. But like, if you look back through history, a lot of the greatest men in history have been Masons. George Washington. And they were instrumental in the Revolutionary War and fighting the British. IS, do you have any numismatic collector coins? Yeah, I have like capped bust and stuff like that, but just a handful. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I buy a lot of silver on eBay from smaller dealers with great reviews and immediately hit my LCS. Yeah, if you're buying on eBay, make sure you test. You got to test. And if it's working for you, RJ, keep it going. The rune that looks like an F. Oh, the rune that looks like an F, you can get on Monument Metals. You go to Monument Metals. I think they still have that rune. Floyd Lawton. because I just got it off Monument. After silver goes to the moon, who's going to buy it? Well, Ronster, this is like a comment I hear all the time, but here's the main thing to remember about silver. The primary driver for silver is the demand and consumption. What's the word I'm looking for? Gosh dang it. I say it 1,000 times a day. The word I'm looking for, industry. Industry is the number one demander of silver. Like actual people in numismatics investing in silver is a small silver sliver of what the demand is annually for silver. It is in industry, and that demand is skyrocketing. Remember, best conductor of electricity, most reflective metal. The demand is only going higher. So what will happen as it goes higher? Industry will still buy it because they still need it to do their things. Remember that. I only really use eBay for hard to find numismatics like modern stuff. Well, dude, just make sure you check them. Make sure you check them. Because there's a lot of fake numismatics coming out of China that look really good. I've got a Sigma Metallurgics Verifier Pro I use, but I also use the Pocket Pinger. This is less, it's cheaper than an ounce of silver. I've got a link in the description below. You get a discount and I get a kickback, so it's a win-win. It comes with a free phone application that actually measures the waves. Listen to this. It actually measures the audio waves with it and tells you if the gold or silver coin is real or fake. Works really well. I think it's a must-buy for all stackers and collectors. Numisticists, maybe not. You wouldn't want to put a numismatic coin in there. You'd want to get a Sigma for that. But I think it's a must. So make sure you check out that link. Make sure you check out that link. Yep, exactly, Mr. Bill. Do not use a pocket pinger for numismatics. 100%. 100%. But if you're at a pawn shop or a swap meet or coin show, you're buying something. No ping, no ching, says that boy from around here. Another channel member, thank you for the support. Sterling coins and 90% ring really nice too. They do. They ring great. You guys, we've had a wild stream today. We're only 8 likes away from 500. Can we hit it? Can we hit 500 likes? And we're only 55 subscribers away from the big show. Can we hit that? Let's see what we could do. FYI, in a pinch, the app works without the pinger. Yeah, it does, but it's the best with the pinger. Supposedly, the Tomahawk missiles being lobbed around right now have 15 kilograms of silver. Yeah, a lot of the missiles do. Nuclear weapons do. Nuclear reactors. We're going to need more power for all these data centers and stuff, and nuclear power is one way to do it. My pocket pieces at work today are two 1980 Casa de Manidas. So Syntax. Channel member Syntax, thank you so much. Hero Bullion has $2 back of 90%. Awesome. Guys, Hero Bullion, you can get 90% silver under spot. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Ende Star is saying, bought myself an old 1980s gold maple. Funny enough, the older ones don't ping well. That's funny. Wow, an SGT stacking drops a $5 luster, chat. Thank you so much. Please read my previous email. Lots of new stackers getting fooled by these gold coins, and eBay will not do anything about it. Yeah, eBay won't. Like, I had a company that said it was straight up shipping from China, and it was Scottsdale silver bars that were fake. So disgusting. SGT, I don't see an email from you. SGT, I don't see an email from you. What email? Or is it a message? Did you send me an email, SGT? I don't see it. Thank you for the super chat. RJF Flippo. 1 ounce Rue weighs 31.6 grams. Passes pocket pinger. Passes water specific gravity test. Pass Sigma, but XRF found 102% silver in some parts, 80% in others, even gold. Should I refine test or send to you? That XRF might not have been calibrated lately as well. If you want, RJ, you can send it to me. I'll test it live and then ship it back to you. If you want, you certainly can. And I'll let you know. But yeah, that XRF might not have been, you know, kind of like cops when they do like the DUI checks and their radar guns and stuff. Like machinery has to be calibrated. Even my Sigma Metalix Verifier Pro, I calibrate it every couple weeks. Jewelers will fake numismatics. They sand down on one side, 2 signs of a coin, make it a 16D. Yeah, I mean, it's very scandalous. Whoops, meant my last message. Another $5 super chat. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm going back up to SGT's last message. Let's see here. I'm going up. Okay, SGT saying, watch out for those 1/10 Gold Cook Island coins as well. They are marked 0.24, 0.999 pure gold. That means 0.24 makes it sound like it's 24K, but it's literally less than a gram, selling at a 1/10 ounce. Oh, that is so dirty. Guys, SGT's warning us, 1/10 ounce Gold Cook coins. Man, these scammers look for any way just to get us. Thank you so much for those $2 super chats. Really appreciate it. I got an ad yesterday advertising Silver Eagles at 10. That is definitely fake. It's too good to be true. It 1000% is when you're dealing with gold and silver. Yeah, if you buy anything on eBay, not just metals, says Stilly the Stacker, make sure to scrutinize the feedback. 100%. 100%. Guys, we're moving sideways here. I'm going to keep it going for a little bit longer. And then I'm going to be doing a stream this evening at the market close, which is probably going to be explosive. But I'm going to keep going for a little bit here because I think we might still have another run left in us. So we're going to keep it going. I'm going to keep sipping this tea. SD Bullion and Scottsdale Mint have Sigma and everything been good. Yeah, no, if you're buying from Scottsdale or SD Bullion or Provident or all that stuff is always good. I test it still with my Sigma. I just test everything. But like those companies are solid. And that is not a sponsored comment. That is real. Need to take care on whatnot too. People have been selling fake gold on there. Yeah, I've heard about that, Robot Toaster. And thank you for being a channel member. No, I've never had a problem with SD Bullion or Bold Precious Metals or Hero Bullion or Provident, Monument. All great companies. I finally got a hold of a maple leaf. 50 cents. It says Wikitucky. Nice. Yeah, RJG saying Aiden, Liberty, BGASC, JMB usually have great prices on eBay. Yeah, if it's their official eBay profiles, I'll trust stuff like that. Even Scottsdale Silver. A lot of the Scottsdale Silver premium stuff, guys, it's expensive. In my opinion, it's worth it, but I could buy these on spot. Back in the day, I bought a bunch of these on spot because every once in a while, once every month or two, Scottsdale Silver would do a special sale. So if you go to their actual eBay thing on eBay, you can get sales on there. SD Bullion honored that American, the beautiful 5-ounce slab I found for under spot on their site. Wow. Very cool, KTM. Yeah, no need to test if you buy from SD Bullion. Totally true, Chad. I totally agree with you, but I'm just in the habit of testing everything. But I totally agree with you. I'm not muted. Rob Roy, I'm not muted. I think you just can't hear me. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Or is it just Rob having a problem? Bars never sell as well as I find. Beauty to look at, though. Paying $36 an ounce, says Daryl. Yeah, me too. I'm paying $36. Okay, you go. Okay, you got good. You guys can hear me. I'm not muted. Okay. It's always the worst when I mute myself by mistake and then like I notice after the fact. You guys were starting to trend up. I was losing steam there for a second, but let's see what we can do here. Watch out for Nordic gold. Yeah, watch out for German silver. That's like fake. I did it. If you guys want a good video, it covers a lot of this stuff. This one right here. $6,000 fake gold scam alert sent to me. Protect now. I literally cut coins in half with a hacksaw. It wasn't the easiest. But I talk about out there. German silver's a fake one. There's a bunch of stuff. I had a whole list. I bought from Gainesville. Took 7 weeks for delivery. Wow. Long time, but I guarantee the silver or gold you bought was real. SD Bullion isn't Angel's Ear. They shorted me on 90%. You guys, you can get shorted on 90% if you buy a bunch. It's happened to me at a few dealers, and every time I've messaged them and say, hey, I only got this much, they sent me what was missing. No problem. And they didn't know I was a YouTuber. They just thought I was just some random customer, and they sent it to me, so it was awesome. Monument Metals is selling random BU maple leaves for $199 over spot. Nice. Make sure to get post 2019, though. Anything before is at danger of milk spotting. They fixed that in 2019, I believe. I built a Lincoln log cabin out of the 20-ounce poured bars that it just showed. Awesome. Yeah, I love those things. Nordic Gold is the name for brass. Ugh. Has anyone heard a rumor of the cooling issue? That was a power... This was a power country causing... Yeah. Yeah. I've got a video coming out on that. The cooling issue was a total scam. Allegedly. I don't want to get sued by the CME for defamation. Allegedly was a scam. I've got a video coming on it. Just put an offer on a German 2-taler. Beautiful coin. Awesome, AG. I hope you win that. Seems like 1-ounce rounds are far better than constitutional coins just by purity alone. Look. I believe 90% is an important part of everybody's stack. It's heavily barterable. It's recognizable. I've got like 1,000... maybe 2,000 ounces of my stack in just constitutional. Right now it's great deals because all the refiners are just backed up. I believe the premiums on that are eventually going to rise again. So if you can get it under spot, I believe that's a great deal. So like, I don't say 1 ounce this or generic silver or premium. What I've always said in what's in my top 5 mistakes video is always buy the deals. I've gotten epic poured silver at spot. I've got 100-ounce bars at spot. I've gotten silver rounds at spot. I've even gotten American Silver Eagles at spot. So my thought process is, and like, I really wanted Morgans when I first started, and I didn't want to pay the full price, so I bought some Cole CULL ones, and it was just horrible. So what I learned is if you always buy the deals, you will end up with a crazy stack with a bunch of premium stuff, a bunch of cool stuff, all at great prices, which puts you in a better position later to really lock in that equity and when you go to sell it or pass it on to the next generation. Yeah. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I was going to go to the war room, but my throat is killing me. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to hang in here for another few minutes and see if silver does a run. If not, I will be back on at 4 p.m. today. The stream is already out. You can already find it. And when I end this video here in maybe a handful of minutes, it should link you to it automatically. It should link you to that automatically. So I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer here, but I will be back on live at 4 to 5 for the market close today, because today's Friday. So the market will close all weekend, so we'll be on for the explosive closure, and then we will go to the war room the end of the day today. Does that sound like a good deal? Channel members, are you down with that? If I do a war room now, I think I'm just not going to be able to do that stream. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we go crazy in the war room. See what you guys think. Silver's still moving sideways, but it's trending up. This could be a very bullish end. I guarantee the bankers are planning a massive attack, though. They want to smash it down as much as they can for the weekend and scare everyone out and be like, that was a fake breakout. Silver's crashing. Like, that's what they really want to do. Yeah. Huff some peppermint oil for your throat. Yeah. You guys, when it was the start of the stream was breaking out, I was going crazy. I was screaming. The freaks come out during the war room. The silver freaks, that is. Mrs. IS needs you to have a voice, maybe. I was 12 years old in 1965. Bought Morgans and Peace dollars at face value, says the Lone Ranger. That is mega. Congratulations. Who's ready to be a bullionaire? Who's ready to be a bullionaire? War room is full of freaks, says KTM. Guys, what happens in the war room stays in the war room. And I'm right now preparing my thumbnail for tonight. because I stole that. I stole the thumbnail for tonight for this one's live. Because everything was happening so crazy. Okay, let's see here. 1 second. Okay. One second. There we go. Bang. I'm trying to fix this real quick, because I want to update that other thumbnail so that way when this ends, you guys will be able to find it. Remember, 4 p.m. I will be live covering the market closure for the weekend. Slammy McSlammerson is going to try to slam it down and destroy us. Will he be able to? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, they're going to slam it, but I think we'll push right back. Honestly. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. I think we will get the big show on this evening stream. We're at 41,548 subs. The goal is 50,000 subscribers by January 1. And remember, I can't remember who, but a channel member said if we hit it by January 1, he will donate 5 ounces to give away. So guys, share the stream, share the channel. We need to hit that 50. So that means 5 ounces to one of you. And by that time, if silver's worth 100 an ounce, it would be $500. The first rule of the war room is do not talk about what happens in the war room. Good point, Elder Joshua. That was Crispy Bacon Jr. Was that you? Who told me that? Was that Crispy Bacon that said that? I think we can get there, guys. It's going to be a slog. If silver breaks $100 an ounce, we will get there in one day. We would get there in one day if silver was like going to 100. Currency crisis is in progress, Moody. You're totally right. Mr. Slammy preventing a skyrocket. Trying to, but if Mr. Slammy was working, it would still be under $20 an ounce. Roadkill saying, it's all good, brother, but better get a little stronger. Yeah, I got to keep working out. If he'll close down due to the end of the week sell-off, normal. I do not break. I do not break in promises. Ooh. At the same time, I'm working on the thumbnail for tonight's stream. While we're doing this. It's coming out good. Let's see futures. Okay, futures are rising. 59.10. Let's see if we get one more push here before I log off. 59.10. We might be going back up. We might be going back up. Let's see what happens. We've got a minute left on this green candle. Come on. Push higher. This was a red candle that converted. Hey, Car Photography's in the house, guys. Go check out his channel. He put out a short opening the 18.7 troy ounce custom poured silver bar from your boy International Stacker. He won that on the Mega Ga. Super epic. May I say mega? International Stacker, what's your dollar cost average? I will show you. I'm about to show you guys a spreadsheet. It's not completely up to date. I've got about 200 ounces I have not entered in this, give or take. But it's going to give you a rough idea. 1 second. So, so far, I got to update this. I've got about 5,200 ounces now. I've got about 5.5 ounces of gold. It converts into weight. So 346 plus pounds of silver, 0.31 pounds of gold. Average spot price paid for silver is $17.40. For gold was $83.18. That's because I sold some gold for the wedding when I found Mrs. IS. And it was up huge from when I bought it. So it ate up my average spot price for silver and gold. And also, too, so I have made $1,500 on gold and still have over 5 ounces. That's where I'm at there. And with silver, I have invested way more of this, but I have sold silver here and there and made some money back. So I'm only down to $85,000 invested in silver. And so far, my stack, and I got to update this, This used to pull automatically, but it broke when silver and gold started breaking out. So I got to figure out how to fix that. So we're 42, so that's fine. And then, let's see here. We are at 58.36. So if we go 58.36. So right now I'm sitting at $313,000 of silver. And my dollar cost average on silver is $16.88 per ounce, over 5,000. And my average on gold is 332.62 in the negative because I sold some. That's mega. If you guys want a copy of that spreadsheet to use for yourself, email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com and I will happily share it with you. And paying dropped to the $1.99 Luster Chat. Thank you so much. New Commander Series coin. Are you getting it? Ooh. Commander Series silver coin. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Who's putting that out? You talking about the Are you talking about the Scottsdale Mint coin? Which coin are you talking about? Peng. Washington Commander 5 ounce. I mean, maybe Katlenberg. Maybe when silver breaks 100, I'll just when silver breaks 100, I'll sell 850 ounces and break even. Maybe, you never know. Dragons just did a live stream with the CEO yesterday. Oh, okay, Scottsdale Commander. Okay, so let's see here. I mean, this looks cool. I like this. I might get it. Oh no, I clicked it. I just wanted to click that. Samoa. Oh, there's Grant, Caesar. Oh, it's all the commanders. I did not know this was a thing. That's cool. Maybe. I love history. I absolutely love history. I might get that. Okay, guys, I'm going to finish this green candle unless something dramatic happens. I'll be streaming again today, end of today, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's only about 3 hours from now. I need to rest until then. And we'll see what silver closes at. We're going to be fighting Mr. Slammy, so make sure you guys turn on your notifications. Be back this evening. But let's finish this candle. It could run and I could stay. If silver was still running, I would stay all through the night. I would stay all through the night. But let's see what happens here. We got another 2 minutes left on this candle. 1 minute, give or take. Smash that like button if you have not. Make sure to subscribe if you have not. I hope you guys greatly enjoyed the stream. I did. I love hanging out with y'all. Remember, if you've got questions or you want a copy of that special spreadsheet ledger, email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. I work through all of them as quickly as I can. If you're a channel member, I prioritize those emails first and comments, but I will try to answer anyone's emails if you have questions. We're getting a pretty decent green candle here. Let's see what we do. We're 30 seconds away from this 5-minute candle being done. I did not know about the Commander series, Elder Joshua Hetrick. I missed out on that. I do now, though. And I love Scottsdale, so it's shocking that I missed that, but I can't be everywhere, every place at every time. But I can try. And maybe the next stop is Australia. We'll see. We'll see. This is a great candle. Okay, let's see. If this one pops, I might be staying. We're headed towards our next target of 58.71. Let's give it a minute. Okay, it's going to be a slogfest. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I got to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to be back tonight. As soon as I end this stream, it's going to link you to the stream for tonight, so make sure to click it or let it load. Click Notify Me. There'll be a little arrow on the side. You can click it, pops out. Notify me. Drop a comment in that so you get a notification, because YouTube does not always notify you, even if you click Notify You. Smash the like, and channel members, What are we going to say, channel members? We're going to say CYOTNO. And for everybody that's new, that means catch you on the next one. Thank you, everybody, so much. I'll see you back here in a few hours. Congratulations. Congratulations for getting to gold and silver. Yes.
Each year, the Stacker Crab makes a pilgrimage to the International Stacker YouTube channel. Here we have a typical Stacker Crab. While typical crabs will eat shells of food and such, these crabs feast on silver.